Hi, my name is Mercedes and welcome to my channel. In this video I will be showing you how to achieve this very simple smoky copper look, and basically if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep watching. If not, I don't know. But small disclaimer, this is my first video, so I hope you enjoy it. It will probably be a little cringeworthy, but I tried my best and hopefully they get better, so enjoy. Thank you. Oh, why would I kiss you goodbye in the intro? Okay, keep watching. Okay, so I have no makeup on right now. Basically just my eyebrows, so doesn't count. No, but to start with, I'm going to prime my face. So, I don't know. There we go. So actually I have really oily skin, so this is also like a very, very matte look, just because I do have such oily skin and I just get that dewy look, you know, about a few hours in, naturally. So I'm just gonna rub this in. And this is a moisturizer, so I just use it as a primer, just to put something down on my skin. It also gets very tacky, so that's pretty nice. Gonna go in with some foundation. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way. So I'm just gonna pump it directly onto the sponge and dab it onto my face. So. No, but I would not suggest this step, or if when I do like other like my friends' makeup, I would not suggest to put a powder and then a cream over that again. But just because my skin really does get so oily, like extremely oily, I'm just going to set that. I'm using the Derma Blend, and it's just a loose setting powder. So it, they have two shades, translucent and cool beige, and this is just a cool beige just because I have a deeper skin tone, so I don't really like to use translucent powders to set my whole face. Yeah. So this is the Shape Tape by Tarte in Light Medium Honey, and it is kind of light, but I mainly use it to brighten, not so much conceal. Just because my skin, although it does have like different color pigmentation, and I do have a little bit of redness, usually, I say usually, but always, foundation usually evens that out for me. I've never really had an issue too much with that. My skin's pretty good there. So I'm just going to put it under my eyes and just basically all of the highlight areas on my chin. Like I said, I don't use it to conceal, so I'm not like looking for other spots. I'm not gonna look for other spots to put it, just because I just use it to brighten. And I'm going to spray my beauty blender with rose water again. I did that before I did foundation. I don't know if I showed that. I'm just going to do it just to kind of still hydrate my skin, because my skin's like this weird, like very dry, but when I like try to like keep, like my skin's very oily, and so then when I try to keep it under control, then it's like, okay, you want dry skin, we're gonna crack. So I always have to keep like a middle balance, and I have a really hard time with that. Well, I used to, but I have a pretty good routine now. So set my concealer. I really had to think about that. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder, or Baking Powder, in the shade Banana. I think they had two of these as well, the Banana and Translucent. I don't know if they had other ones. They might. I don't know. I just remember I just got these two. These work. Please tell me you saw that. Okay. These are pretty nice. They're only about $9, so not too shabby. I mean, clearly they're not the best, but I mean, for $9 they're pretty good. So I'm just going to put this in all the same spots that I put the concealer. Okay, so now to contour my face, I'm going to use a powder. This is just, she's a little busted. Number one in the heart though. No. I'm actually not even too sure like what this is or where I got it from or whatever. But who knows if it's safe to put on my face, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. Risk it for the biscuit. Okay, so just tap off the excess, and basically I'm just going to put it on my cheekbones, and ooh, a little texture there, and just to kind of slim the face. Yes. Okay, so now for my nose contour look. I have a lot of issues with it. I don't even care. Everybody's like, no, it's fine, like it matches your face. I'm like, oh, okay, it's my face ugly? Because anyways, so I'm just gonna take the same powder. Sorry, I have my mirror right here. And basically I'm not gonna go too like detailed in depth with it. I really just want it to kind of just slim thick. No, so I'm just kind of, I always look down, that way I can always see where my eyebrows, and that way I can kind of shape it that way, and then I will also kind of flare it out right there just to kind of slim it down. Okay, so that's basically the way I like it. She looks, oh my goodness, she looks snatched. Okay, so I'm going to just use another brush. So I'm just going to go back over it and buff it out just so it does not look as harsh, especially because it's right there on the center point of my face. That's probably like the biggest tip I can give you, is when you do contour your nose or highlight your nose, whatever you do, just keep in mind that that is always like the focal point, so it will always like come back to that. So you can't just be like, oh, it's just a little mess up, nobody will notice. They might not say anything, but they will probably notice. Okay, so now, like I was saying earlier, like you don't have to worry about being too precise with your contour. It's because I'm just going to go back over it with some translucent powder. So this is the other Makeup Revolution powder that I was talking about. The banana and then the translucent. So this one is not as friendly as the other one, and it likes to play you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take it on a brush like this. Please expose me. Oh my goodness. Boom. Fully baked. Ooh, she is baked. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. And I used to just swippity-swipity up in it, but my nails said otherwise. So I'm going to use my rose water. Honestly, I just do this to feel fancy. Just kidding, it's hydrating. Alright, it's very hydrating though. So I'm just going to put it on this brush. And I'm just going to swipe it onto the lid. I'm going to blend it with my finger. Swippity swippity. Oogie. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, we will be using the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. I will be using a dense blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the colors Buns and Hunts. Just kind of lightly of both of them, just to prepare the lid. I don't know. So I'm going to kind of keep it low, but I'm also going to get it a little high, just because the way my eye shape is. My lids have a little bit more room to work with. I know it looks crazy, okay? I know. So now that I got the colors on the lid, I'm going to go in with another blending brush. This one is not as dense, so it will blend a little bit better. Because we are using the Jaclyn Hill palette, we'll use the Jaclyn Hill method, and basically we'll do circles and windshield wipers. Okay, so now going in with another brush. It's not quite as dense as the first one, and the hairs are a little bit longer. It's not as loose as the other one. I'm going to be going in with the color Jacks. Because how can you do a look using the Jaclyn Hill palette, not using the color Jacks? I don't know. Basically going to go in the same places that I just went in with those other two shades, but I'm going to keep it a little bit more compact and a little bit lower and tighter. So that's why I did change into a different brush. Definitely got one on that on there. And with this color, I'm going to go a little deeper on the outer corners and wait till the product is off of the brush before I start going a little further in. And that way it'll keep it more concentrated in the outer V where I like it. And if you can see, you kind of just need a little touch up. Just go back in. Keep it all good. Okay, so these parts of the lids where we left it blank-ish, we're going to go in with Hilster. I'm just using a Sephora. These are pretty cool brushes for like little beginners, I guess, because they have two on both sides. I don't know. Cannot confirm. But this is a Sephora 205. But which one is the 205? I don't know. I'm using this. This is a tiny dense end. And I'm just going to put it all. I'm mainly going to put it in the center. Just like this. So with this really fine brush, I don't know, it doesn't have, it's just a smudge brush. It doesn't really have any name on it or anything. I'm going to use the same color Jacks, and I'm going to mix it a little with Chip. And I'm just going to put that underneath my eye in the lower lash line. And mix it. So I went ahead and popped on some lashes and mascara, and to finish the look I'm going to go ahead and use some blush. And this is the Maybelline Color and Highlight Kit, and it has a few of them. I'm just going to kind of put it on the apples of my cheeks. Not really precise or anything, just to kind of give my skin a little bit more life, a little color. Just because it did get so washed out, I'm just going to kind of toss that on there. Nothing too major. And for lashes and mascara, I just used the L'Oreal waterproof, that's not important. So for mascara, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and for lashes, I just used individual trios that I just picked up at my local beauty store. And so then for highlight, I'm going to use a You Glow Girl Baked Highlight in the shade 103 Pink Goddess. I'm using a really tiny fluffy brush just to kind of get it on there at first, just to make sure it is concentrated onto the spots that I wanted. And I'm going to go in with a little bit more brush just to kind of put it on there. The more is more. So, about the brow, just basically all the highlighted spots, a little chin, a little on the nose, more on the cheekbones. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the look with CoverGirl, I don't know, 345. There's words on it, but I can't really see it. No. I'm not going to be using this color. No ma'am. No ham. No turkey! Okay, so this wasn't exactly the shade that I wanted it to be, nor was it the color that I expected it to be, but it shall suffice. And I'm just going to finish it off with some setting spray. This is just NYX Matte Finish. Like I said, matte, 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 matte. Please. So I'm just going to use a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. You know, like less is more. A little bit goes a long way. Oh my gosh, why would I do that? So there you have it. This is the finished look. Hope you enjoyed watching. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!